Morning. Welcome to Satisfactory. Last week we finally got Factorio working, and we need to get some copper sheets made and then get some ultimately try and get some AI splitters done. We don't need a ton of the AI splitters, but at least for now, but having a supply of them means that we don't have to worry about them. But I'm using more and more of them now just because the smart splitters are really useful. Alright. So there should be a 270. I seem to be having a dyslexic time with the 270 belts and mixing them up to the 720. Although, I don't think I've got... Yeah, I don't have the Caterium coming out anywhere. I think this is the copper. Yeah, that's the copper. Sorry. I don't know where, because I still need to pull the Caterium down and actually link it up with the rest of the system. Should I go there or try to go over here? Not sure the best way to do it. I suppose I can just run it with this. It should be fine. Nope, that's not actually what I want. I guess I'll go back up one at a time. Yeah, because it's not coming through here. It shouldn't go through anything, so that, yeah, I'll do that and hope that it's... Actually, let's take a look at this. Make sure that I can actually get through here. I suppose technically, yeah. I don't know after that, because this is pretty... starting to run out of space to actually come through here. Yeah, this is getting clogged up really bad. Trying to fit through this space is a bit difficult. I wonder if I'm gonna have to think about moving some of this stuff. I'm just not sure. Even if I move this away from the wall, I still have to be able to get stuff through. That's coming from that direction, which is about the only thing that I need to be concerned about. Because oh, and the other thing as well, as I increase floors, I'm gonna end up having to increase this, which is gonna end up meaning that I need to move these belts anyways. So that's maybe it's time I rethink this. But I'd probably have to start from the floors below. And work my way up. Yeah, I definitely need to rethink something of it. Yeah, see, this is open, but it's... I was thinking on using that as, like, as the way to get things across, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to rethink this anyways. What I might do is just Yeah, I'm gonna have to, if I'm using this, I have to actually set this up properly. Because it's getting more and more complicated, so I'm already having issues just with the few items that I've got. So adding in even more is gonna be much worse. And it's gonna get worse the more I try and add more things to it, so I'm gonna have to do it and just... This is lining up, right? Yeah, I guess. Now, the great thing about the fact that... Sorry. The fact that I'm using the conveyor junctions through the floor makes things a lot easier, because, or at least the invention of those is makes things a lot easier, because I don't actually have to affect one floor to work with the other. So now that these are in place, all I need to do is just run the wires on the next, or run the conveyors on the next floor, and it should work out. This is the right floor, right? Oh, I can't get there from here, right? Because this is the open floor. I need to go one floor up and then another floor down. Because I go across from here. That goes to here. Yeah. I'm gonna have so many extra resources in my inventory. I think I'm gonna have an issue with the fact that I only have this much space though for these many. I don't actually think I need this much space though. I don't know how many parts I'm gonna need for building, but oh, this is gonna be straightforward. It's just gonna be like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 on each side. And I'm gonna use these as a reference point. So let's say that I use this as my limit. It's any closer and it's gonna end up being weird angles, so there. Now I can get 2 in here, right? So I can get 2 belts high, but that's basically the limit. Without clipping, at least. So I wonder if I double up, because if I double up, which is gonna make it difficult to move around, but that means I only need to worry about 7. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 7 I can manage, because that takes up barely 2 blocks wide, and I've only got 2 blocks on this side anyways, so alright, so that's going to be what I'm gonna go with. That has to be, because I don't really have another option, I don't think. So we'll alternate these. 1 high, 1 low. So the low one and then the high one ends up going like this here, I guess. Like that, just as a reference point. Yeah, so this is actually too far to be useful. So that's gotta be there. And this has gotta go here. Right? Now the thing is that this has now gotta go like, so this is center. That's 1, 2, 1, 2. So that and then this that's center there, that's center there, which means that center there, 1, 2 is that, right? No, because that doesn't line up. Is it one more? Does that look like a 90-degree bend? Yeah, so that's that. So then this needs to be there. 1, 2. Like that. And then this is lined up with here. Not there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that. And then this needs to go to here. That's lined up, so 1, 2. And then this is here. That lines up there. 2, 1, 2. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gonna actually work, or is it not? Well, worst case scenario is I only need to get the majority of them through here, and then these last ones I can come out the middle. So I guess, because if I only got like 2 or 3 of them, then or like 2 or 4 of them, then I need to worry about coming out this way. That's still all right, because I've got all of this area to go that way. So that should be fine. And I mean, this looks nice and neat. You can still kind of get around. So, yeah, let's keep going. So that's lined up there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. This is here. One, two. No. There. 1, 2. Yeah, so that should be right. I mean, it's gonna be a close call, but it should work. 1, 2. I'll definitely have to figure out other stuff for lining these back up, but I do think that this is going to be a lot nicer, because if I have it all lined up nicely here, then hooking it up on the other end is going to be just really easy. But I'm also going to have to figure out where everything's connected, which that's going to be complicated. I have a feeling that I did not hook this up properly. Yeah, that's way too tight of a turn. So I think that I'm gonna do it this way, and I'll continue the way that it's working. Just I'm gonna do this instead. So it's only 2 that end up having to come this direction, which works. I mean, everything's lined up nicely. It's relatively maneuverable. So I'm trying to line this up so that they all meet in one spot is gonna be kind of tough. It's really hard to see it line up properly. Yeah, see, this is nice and neat, and I mean, I can still get in between if I need to do any maintenance or anything. I mean, it's not like there's any maintenance that I would need to do, but that should work. Now, the biggest issue is the other side is actually trying to get all of this stuff to match up. Because all of this stuff is just coming from wherever, and it's based on when I actually set it up, not based on how I'm actually going to fit this stuff in. I hope I have enough inventory space for all of this stuff, because the storage containers are full, because that's what I plan to do, was fill up the storage containers. Alright, so this is gonna be like that. Just a second, we have a visitor. Hi. Morning. You coming to visit? Alright, so now they've cleared that all out. Every morning you end up trying to figure out how you fit around here, and you know that you don't fit. now you've repositioned my microphone, so... Oh, and now you want back out. Alright. Cats. Cats are fun. Alright, where were we? We're trying to get this to work properly. So, hopefully... that should be the right way to do it, right? And then theoretically, it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, well, I mean, that's gonna need to go to here first. One, two. That should line up properly, and because all of these are even, then it should, all of them will fit properly. Like that. And then this just needs to line up like this. And like that. Right? So that lines up with that one. That lines up with that one. Right? I haven't missed anything, have I? I'm always afraid when something actually works out well. Alright, so then we've got that. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Did that actually... Okay, so then this one's gonna be the one issue in that it's gonna have to be 1, 2. Is it there? No. There. 1, 2. Because I'm gonna have to do this. And then line this up here. So that's center. There. 1, 2. And that and that. Right? So then that has everything here. And they're all nice, neat 90-degree bends. Right? What's wrong with you? Why do you not like that? Because it's too tight of a turn. It's... No, because... Oh, because each of these is one space too much farther than these guys. So this actually needs to be here. Like that, for it to line up properly. This isn't gonna work. There we go. So this has gotta be like this. Like that. So that lines up to there. Come on. Thank you. And then that lines up to there. Right? Come on. Thank you. And now I'm gonna line these up. So that all of these are side by side. I gotta be careful on this because the direction of these belts matters. And if I connect it from the wrong end, I'm gonna end up having issues. I also have to make sure that it matches up with right support. There we go. Right? Oh, that's so much nicer to look at. That's gonna end up being a little bit of a pain to pipe up, but just because I'll have to, every time I look at this, I'm gonna end up having to trace a line to make sure I'm going into the right the right container. But, I mean, otherwise, it works well. I mean, everything seems to line up perfectly, so, like, because then I just need to get these to come out to here, and then I'll have 14 double lines coming across here. And then I just have to pipe them up. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a short break, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Now, where were we? This part here is going to be the most difficult to deal with, I think. Because I think what I'm going to have to do is, instead of trying to figure out where everything goes on this floor, I'm going to have to go to the next floor up to pipe it up properly. It's just kind of a shame that we've got all this space, but I mean, that actually isn't going to be an issue, because like the space above this is I'm planning on having the smaller things that are needed that don't require a lot of manufacturing space. So I may need this to kind of compact it even more, but we'll see on that. Alright, let's take this out here. Alright, so this has got every other one needs to be repositioned. That's the one advantage of these, of having things staged at different points along the way, because I don't have to rerun one complete line. All I need to do is just deal with one line at a time. Alright, so I'm going to need one of these. That lines up to there. I'm going to do 1, 2, and that lines up there. So I think what I might do is I might run this from the other direction, as in line these up, because this is going to be my the outer limit for this. So 1, 2, and then this is gonna be my I didn't count these. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this just looks so chaotic. So this is gonna be the farthest limit for all of these. Come on, line up with something, please. Thank you. There. Alright, so this is gonna be there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have a bit of a conflict. Oh, actually, I need to have a bit of conflict with myself in that I don't always like to think things through. I like to think on the fly kind of thing when I'm trying to figure something out, but then I end up reaching a point where I like things to be nice and neat. And by that point in time, it's usually like, it almost feels like it's too late. I've messed things up so badly that I need to start from scratch and redo everything. It's a bit of a problem. The cool thing about games is that they're generally forgiving as far as making minor mistakes. Like, especially this game. All it takes is a little time and effort. Real life's a whole different story, but it's probably why I like games more than I like reality. Plus, games are a lot more fun than reality is. And a little less emotionally painful as well. But that's, again, another story. But whatever. Moving on. Alright. So, that looks so nice. Nice and neat. Almost like I planned it. Which, I mean, I guess I did. Alright, so I need you to be here. And then this is gonna be 1, 2, like that, right? Then this is gonna be that lines up with that, so 1, 2. That's 90 degrees, right? Why do those look like they're off slightly? Did I mess up downstairs? All of these line up, but I think I messed up on something. I did. This is gonna bug me. I have to fix it. Sorry. I have to fix it. That's And it was going so well. Well, that should do it a lot better. If I didn't fix that, every time I looked at it, I'd end up thinking something seems off, and it would just grate on me. Well, at least I caught it now, and I didn't catch it like after I had run absolutely everything. Yeah, except now I have to redo that, which is, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but still annoying. And there we go. Alright, so that lines up with that, and that's why that stuff doesn't quite match. 1, 2. Because I was getting multiple, what's the word? See those green lines? I was getting two very close to each other when I was trying to line that up, and it was weird, and I couldn't figure out why I was getting that, but the reason it was is because I ended up having two points of reference. Alright, so that is lining up with that. So that should be there, right? Yeah. Nope. That's not the right thing. There we go. That is the right thing. That should be 1, 2. There. And then I don't know if that's right. Yep, that's right. Perfect. I like it. Alright. So that's lined up with that. That is there. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Then that is this. 1, 2. Like that. Yeah. Alright. That's there. And 1, 2. And then this should be 1, 2. Not there. There. Yep. I'm getting the hang of this. This should be the center point there. 1, 2. Figures I finally figure everything out, like right at the end of me needing anything. Alright, so this has gotta be here. Like that. So that lines up with that. So 1, 2. Get on this side. Right? I think that's got it. And then this can line up with that, and then that lines up with this. Oh, alright. Now this lines up with this, so this is gonna be 1, 2. Like, no, not that, because that's gotta... Well, let's take this from the farthest one and see how far we can reach with the, with this. Because I'm gonna have to have a... Yeah, that only goes as far as that. So we'll line this up like this. And we'll make this a lot neater than the other side. That is gonna... That's a weird spot. I don't like that, so I'm gonna move these to here. Which means I need to rerun this, but whatever. Future me is probably thanking me for not being annoyed with the how it looks. Yay, future me. And your horrific OCD. Everything else should be shorter than this, so... And then this I don't need to measure out, because I just need to do that. If I could get this to line up. Alright, that goes to there, and that goes to there. That goes to there. And that's to there. Right? Now, am I going to have any issues with the length of this? No. I very likely will have issues with some of these other ones, but... One, two. Yeah, we'll do it that way. 1, 2. Right, because if I line that up there, 1, 2, then right? Whoops. There. That goes to there, and that goes to... Nope, that's wrong. Come on. Jump on the side of the conveyor, not the middle of it. Thank you. That's got that, but now that I've got all that in place, I'm gonna have a slight issue with this in that, yeah, I'm gonna set these up last just because it makes it a lot easier to walk around here. That, why does that not look like a 90-degree bend? You know what? I'm going to do this. Just because it makes things easier on me. Alright. So it should be like this. And then, right? And then these just line up with these. Provided I can actually see the right spot that I'm getting into. Which... my eyesight's starting to go a little bit, so so that's that, right? We'll line up these first. And then slowly work our way this way. Did that just line up absolutely perfectly? Did I not mess things up royally? Well, I guess that container mess up counts as a mess up, but that was past me being an idiot. But wow, that's honestly that is so much nicer than this. Now the downside of that is I have no idea which one is which. What are you? What are you? You don't show anything. Alright. Come on. Thank you. That's... come on. There we go. Thank you. Alright. This needs to go. I'm gonna have to reposition everything on the next floor. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. get rid of this, and I'm gonna put in what am I putting in? I don't remember. It was something important. I was going to put in one of these. Nope, because that's not. I don't like that. That doesn't quite line up either, so. I'm just gonna do that, and then this. I'm thinking too much about this. There. This is supposed to be temporary, and I just kept making it not temporary. So that is what? I don't see the difference on this. This should have some stuff in it. Is it not working? I'm just gonna get rid of this as well. Honestly, I don't know what to deal with it, so. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to pipe these things up. I need a ladder. Have I unlocked the ladder? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Can I unlock the ladder? I'm gonna run over to here, and I'm going to see if I can unlock the ladder. I could kind of use a ladder right now. How many tickets do I have? One. I have one ticket. What are ladders under? I do have a ladder. Okay, well. Huh, well, whatever. That works. Helps to pay attention to what you're doing. Oh, I think I didn't put it on there because I thought I could actually get it from another thingy. Yeah, I know, real descriptive. Doesn't matter. Alright. Well, let's put the ladder there, and so that I can come and go from here. Because I am going to have to figure something out. Okay, so this is... Oh, this is such a mess. Ugh. Past me was doing some stupid stuff, and now future me's gotta fix it all. Alright, well, I'll take all of this back to here. See, I'm not sure how far back I should take this. Because I am going to have to take 28 conveyors up one floor. So I wonder if I just... Just thinking this through, because somebody has to think this through. I don't know if I need all that much space. So gonna be there and there, so let's do there. No. There? That should be aimed in the right direction, right? So then I just need 14 of those lined up. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Although, now that I think about that, if I'm going to be using up that floor, I probably could have done it over there. But no, I think this is good. And the reason why I'm thinking this is because if I only use one small block of space, I can just do buildings around it. So like, this is relatively compact, so taking that up another floor is not going to impact this very much. So redirecting it up there is not going to be as much of an issue, because this is, and I'm still going to have lots of space available, whereas if I had done it another way, I mean, could it have been neater? Probably, but at the same time, like, everything's lined up already. There's no point in, like, I'm not gonna gain anything from trying to nickel and dime as far as organizational improvements is gonna be. Like, it's just, I'm not gonna gain enough to worry about it. It's still compact. It's nice and neat. Is that right? Yeah. It's going in the right direction, so... Now, this is getting harder and harder to remember where things are, which is definitely going to cause future me some anguish. But as that is future me's problem, I am just gonna keep going with this and hope that it all works out. So now everything's... Why does it look like only some of these are coming through here? Kind of worried I messed up things royally. Oh, whatever. Hopefully it lines up. So I guess... I'm gonna have the same issues down there that I have down there up here, but it's not gonna be as bad, because I mean, I've already worked out the major issues on that, so no, I think we're fine. Alright, so that goes there. It would help if I counted, but yeah, that's that. So now we put it on this side. And then think that's good. Sure, I'm gonna find something to do to make future me hate current me. Why are you not lining up? There we go. I really hope everything works out here, because if I make even one slight mistake on this, I'm gonna have, and like in a way that I can't figure out, I'm gonna have to trace absolutely everything through here, and it's hard enough setting this up. Try tracing something. I mean, as much as it's nice and neat, it's not much different than having it be utter chaos. Nope, that's not right. Come on, line up. Thank you. But I mean, that does look so nice. Whoops, I missed a spot. Nope, I missed several spots. Oh well. I guess that lining up? I think so. There we go. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Come on, why are you not? Thank you. Did that get it? Looks like it's all there. I've got all of these. Yeah, that definitely does look nice. Well, I'm gonna leave this here because I know I'm gonna have to come through here and trace stuff to try and this is stupid. I gotta redo those ones. It's really difficult. Well, it's difficult to speak as well, but it's difficult to line this stuff up, because if I can't get the like tiny window of lining up on these conveyor junctions or whatever they're called, it ends up going through the floor, and you don't actually see it until either you pipe it in and nothing happens, or you end up going up there like I did there and saying, that doesn't look right. Now, somewhat of a good thing, I'm going to be going from the inside out as far as, there we go, that's better. As far as matching things up for materials. Oh. Hello. I see some viewers. if I'm reading this right. I'm still getting used to some of this stuff, so. Hi to anyone that's joined. And there's chat. What tier? I don't actually remember what tier I'm at. I don't think I'm very far in. Let's go back here. I can take a quick look. I had to go back and I am at tier 5 and 6 at the moment. So I ended up getting at a point where, like, if this is the first time seeing my videos, I ended up reaching a point where stuff was all over everywhere and I had to restart and like rebuild this. So because I had everything everywhere and it was just driving me crazy. So I've got everything nice and neat now, and I'm finally getting things on track to so everything is nicely organized. I've got different floors doing different things. Nope, that's the wrong floor. Which I'm really happy about the way that things are lining up right now, because honestly it was just driving me crazy just how all over everywhere this stuff was. I think this is the right floor. Yep, there we go. But now that everything's lining up, I've been making some progress. All of these are lines that I have a decent production set up for, and I added a bunch of other production lines as well that I need to bring down. Like I just finished the Caterium wire last week, and now I gotta pull that all the way down, which is why I've been redoing this, because I tried figuring out this mess that I ended up having here, and I just couldn't deal with it. So I had to start over, but I'm really happy that I did, because this makes things a lot easier. I mean, even having to come back and trace these lines is not nearly as painful as trying to figure out a way of mapping things out, given how compact I tried to make this. Alright, so this top one is copper wire. I don't remember what this is. This is cable. That is copper sheets, which I still have to work on. That is concrete. I wonder if I should be smart about this and actually put some signs down. So this is... We'll just go with images for now, and because once I line everything up, I shouldn't have to need these signs here, because it'll be, I only have to hook it up once. This is copper sheets, and then this is concrete. There we go. So the top one in the middle and that one. So right side is bottom, left side is top. Use the tablets. What's the tablets? Or do you mean the LCDs? Or whatever these are called? The labels? Oh, yeah. So then this is the bottom, this is the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one should be that one should be that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be... Oh, that's the wrong way. Sorry, I gotta fix that. So this should be cable. And I'm going to run one of them just so that I can make sure that I'm matching this up properly. So my copper wire's there. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think once I set up one of them, or at least a couple of them, I should be able to figure it out from there. Hopefully, theoretically. So that is top. Probably should spread these out properly as well. Although with this, if I spread these out, I shouldn't need to conserve space here, so because the only thing that needs this space is these here, because most of this space is already worked out above this. I'm not really putting too many buildings in up top, so let's just keep it as this. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I honestly don't know if I need this many spots to store stuff, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Oh, that. I don't like that. I think it's lined up. Hopefully this works. It's gonna add an additional complication to things, but as long as I end up being able to trace this properly, I should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take these farther back. There's a couple of things on this side that I need to pull in somehow. I'll start with that one and then work my way out from there. I can't do anything here because this stuff's in the way. So I wonder if I should bring it here. The other thing that I'm concerned about is if I add any more floors to this, I'm gonna have more hypertubes here. So I don't want to encroach on this space here, but this side should be fine. Now, this is probably where it's gonna be a little bit chaotic. Because I'm gonna have to... I probably should have put that farther out here. That was not as well thought out. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm probably gonna have to do that just for this sake of sanity. Yeah. I'm gonna have to redo it. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. So the first one's gonna have to be here. I guess I don't have to redo a lot of it. You know, I'm gonna have to rerun this stuff, but... that stuff there should be fine. So I need to get rid of this here. And then this is gonna line up with there. Like that. And then this one should be there, right? Yeah. All right. So there. So that should be fine like that. So I got 3, 6 set up already. So now I just need to do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm really hoping that it is not, but it's not long enough to go the entire length, but so if I do that, it's good enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I apologize if some of this is pretty boring, but I'm trying to rebuild a lot of this stuff and get it a lot more organized better, because I've been just slapping things together and it's just I've reached too many points where I had to start over and redo a bunch of stuff because I'm kind of learning a few things out. Even though I played the game quite a bit, there's certain things that I haven't tried out, and I haven't gotten very far on as far as tiers are concerned. And I haven't gone like mega base style either. So, which I'm trying that out this time. Which so far it's generally been okay, but there's been a few things that I've had to figure out. First one, not straight. It's the next floor, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. That is definitely not straight. Thank you, because that would have really bugged me. Alright, well, that's lined up with that, so that should be fine. It's just these middle ones that's the issue. Alright. Because that's where it's supposed to be. Thanks. Gotta redo these, but... Oh, right. Well, I'll deal with that later. That should line up, because that's with that, and that's with that. So that goes to there, and that goes to there. So that's all lined up nicely. I don't think I messed up any of this stuff. Yeah, so that should fix. Because that lines up there. Perfect. Alright. Thanks for the catch there, because honestly, I would have ended up just keep building and then, like, future me would have just been cursing me, because I'd have to pull all that out and reposition it. Because every time I looked at it, it would bug me. Oh. Gonna go get this stuff. Should have enough room now. Alright, so there. Nope, that's not what I want. Will you line up? Oh, because that... Oh, right. Yeah, I did the wrong direction. Whoops. Because it needs to go from this way. Because I'm going towards the other way. Despite the helpful arrows telling me which direction it's going, I end up forgetting which direction I'm actually supposed to be going, so... There, that's better. There we go. Oh, I messed up again. Whoops. Oh well. At least I didn't get far before I realized what I did. There we go. Okay. No, can I remember where this is? So that's coming out from here, which is going to here. Can I hang signs from these? I can't. That would be really awesome. If you could hang signs from the bottom of these conveyors here. And now I was distracted and forgot which one it was. Common occurrence. Alright, so this is lining up here, so that is the right one there. So let's put this down so that we remember which one it is. Now I need to get from here. Okay, so that is from there. I'll take this out here. And then that is there. I'll have to rerun that later, but that should be fine. That's here. So center of there is the center of that, and then this is the center of that. So that's center, and then 1, 2, that should line up there. Oops. No, I did that slightly wrong, but it doesn't matter, I can fix it. Alright, so let's do there to there. I can redo this. Well, I suppose I can do this here. Provided I didn't take out that entire... Did that line up? That looks like it lined up. Yeah, looks like... Use beam. Oh, that's an idea. I don't know if I've unlocked beams yet. Have I unlocked beams? It's in architecture. Yeah, I haven't unlocked beams yet, unfortunately. Because I've been redoing this, I haven't got a lot of tickets going in because I also haven't dealt with the power situation. Because at this point, I'm still only using coal. I have to get the oil production up, but I was finding the existing infrastructure that I had wasn't keeping up with the demand for the materials that I needed, so so that's going along there. Is it lining up? It is. And that's running, so we got one. One down, so many more to go. Alright, but at least we've got one lined up enough to be able to gauge where the other ones need to go. I gotta fix that too. Sorry, I get distracted by stuff easily. Oh, definitely have lots of copper wire now. Perfect. And now I need to do the other side. And I think I'm just gonna do exactly what I've got here. Because it's nice and neat, and I'm gonna be bringing everything from this direction anyways, because this section here is I've got a 20 by 20 space, and I'm gonna basically use it as a like transfer space for getting stuff up and down between floors. So there should be more than enough to be able to bring everything down and bring everything up. And worst case scenario is I can not copper wire. No, this is copper wire, if that's what you're referring to. That I haven't brought the Caterium wire yet. Or if you're talking about the stuff that I was I didn't have enough of. But yeah, Caterium wire was one of the things that I was missing. But I got to the point of making the steel production when I started realizing that I was gonna have some issues trying to keep up with stuff, because I tried putting just a temporary setup in, and it was like crashing my electrical system, and I couldn't bring in enough lines for it. And then I was having to redo a bunch of stuff to try and get things through, and it wasn't working. but I'm quite happy with the way things are turning out now. The factory's still a bit boxy on the outside, which I have to play around with, but I also don't have things maximized at the current stage because, well, partially due to the fact that I don't have a lot of power at the moment, and I need to fix it sooner rather than later, but I'm hoping that I can, if I can get a temporary oil production set up after this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whoops, 12, 13, 14. If I can get oil production temporarily worked out, why does that not look right? It seems to be alright. Yeah, I'd like to get the oil production worked out. Because if I can get temporary oil production, then I can unlock. I want to unlock the fuel electrical generation. I don't remember what that's called, but because if I can get that going, I won't have any issues with power for quite a while. At least until I get into uranium. By that point in time, I'm probably gonna need it. But right now, I am stuck with coal. And coal just isn't cutting it. Every time I turn around, I have to bring in another coal line and a whole another set of coal generators. Not to mention the amount of water that I need for it. I don't want to spend half my time creating coal generators if I can spend the time prepping for and setting up fuel. Especially since the fuel, like creating the fuel that I need to be able to power the fuel generators is going to give me additional resources as a byproduct. So that's that. And I already know that it goes as far as there, because it should be the same. Right? It's there, right? I think. Looks lined up. How old I am? I am 46. Which most days makes me feel real old. Especially when a lot of the people that are interested in a lot of the stuff that I'm interested in are significantly younger than I am. Most of the guys that are playing games like this. Oh. So we're not that far away in age. Although sometimes I wonder, that feels like every year past 30 seems like it's twice the age gap. Alright, so I need to go over here and figure out where the cable one is. It is this one. Wow, it's a good thing I did a sign for it. Alright, let's put this here. Cable. It's for grandpas, is it? I don't know. I mean, the complexity of the game is really... It's definitely not something that a lot of younger kids might end up being and getting into, so I kind of agree with that to a certain point. I kind of have a somewhat of an engineering background, so it really appeals to me. I was in fluid power for a while. Alright, so that is that. And that should be there. I don't remember what that one is. That should line up there. Cable should be going. And that should be lining up there. And those are finally coming down here. And it's lining up. Perfect. That's one thing down. Yeah, I need to get lights in here. How dark is it on stream? I don't really like the light that the player has. Feels like a horror movie that you're running around. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Suppose I could get like a permaday mod or something for that, but I don't have any mods on. Well, actually, I don't have any mods on. I played around with mods a little bit, like a really long time ago, but well, basically the last time I played the game. I think I have some lights set up or unlocked, but I don't have much. Is that under power? No. Or apparently I don't have any lights at all unlocked. Okay, well that solves that issue. I think I only have a ticket right now. Alright, so those two lines there are already taken care of. So I gotta trace some other lines. This is... I don't know what that is. I think that might be iron plates. No, iron plates are coming from there. Yeah, so these are iron rods, and this is iron plates. playing too much Space Engineers as well, so I keep falling and trying to hit my jetpack, and it doesn't work because no jetpack yet. I will get that. I'm looking forward to unlocking the jetpack. Alright, so this one here is iron plate, that's iron rods, and that's the reinforced. So let's get our signs out. So this is I prefer to stay politically neutral. All right. So this is iron plate. Iron plate goes all the way to there. It's the top one right beside copper. So top one is there, so it's the one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be this one, I think. Right, because it's top one right beside the copper wire. Alright. And then this should be the iron rods. Right? I think so. So I need to... So this is gonna be... This is iron plate. And then... This is iron rod. So, since it's off in this direction, what I might do is I might reposition this. So this is the iron rods here. And instead of running it all the way along here, because obviously having that there is pointless. And then I'm gonna... So these are running along the floor anyways, so... What I think I'll do is... just run this along the floor. I'm gonna have clipping, so I'll take out the sign. There. And then if I line this up properly, so that's 1, that's 2, that should be, that should make a 90-degree bend, I think. Nope. That doesn't look right. That's not lined up. Whoops. Yeah. What I'm hoping for is that once I end up lining stuff up, hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an impact on walking, because I set up these access areas in between floors on every floor so that I can run all of these all the conveyors and anything that I want to hide. So I'm hoping that it's not going to interfere too much if I end up having that, because once I end up getting a lot of these lines done, everything's going to come from that direction. So these are the only 2 that I have coming from this direction. Everything else is coming from the other side, so I'm hoping that that works out. I'll probably complain later that I ended up putting it in, but and this is, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I won't run it the entire length, but what I might do on this one to try something, because I'm gonna have to get underneath these at least. Thanks. Have a good day. And thanks for joining the stream. And thanks for being patient with me, because honestly, I'm trying to... Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm just gonna run that along the floor. that's... Alright, so that's that taken care of, I think. Yeah, it's... So those are... Yeah, so the iron plates are going. I'm going to do a double check to make sure that... Yeah, it's coming down here. I should, at some point in time, increase the production rate on it, but that should be fine. Alright, so those have come down, those have come down, so that's great. Alright, well... I think that's good for now. I didn't get half the things done that I wanted to, but I'm quite happy with the way that this layout turned out. It's going to be a whole lot nicer to be able to pipe things in later. I mean, obviously it's going to be a pain to try and trace the lines through, but I don't have to figure out where stuff is going to end up being in relation to everything else because it's all laid out. I only have to worry about that up there, so it should be a lot easier. But that is going to have to be it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe if you want to continue to be updated on new content. And as well, notification for streaming. I stream every day, different games every day, every week. So feel free to subscribe, and you should get a notification when the stream starts so that you can jump on and chat and say hello, laugh at my mistakes, and whatever you like. As well, like the videos end up being posted after the stream, so feel free to comment on that. Same thing, just if you want to say hello, if you have any questions on anything that I've done or have any suggestions on how I can improve the factory, I will welcome any constructive criticism. But yeah, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and bye bye. Thanks.